Hey my little stars and planets, it's me, ChibiSaturn here, and welcome to The Room. The Room is one of my favorite puzzle games of all times. Like, I used to play it, I used to play it on a tablet, and I love it so much. It's one of my favorite puzzle games. I have played The Room before, and I've actually played its sequel, The Room 2. But there are more games in the series. There's The Room 3 and 4, and I think there's a couple after that, but I only have the first 4 because I bought them in a bundle on Steam. So I have The Room 1, The Room 2, The Room 3, and 4. And I'm going to be playing them all and doing videos on them. But first, we got to start at the beginning at The Room, of course. Since I've played this before, I do know how to solve most of the puzzles by memory. Like, I remember how to solve 99% of the puzzles, so this video shouldn't be that long. It might be long. I don't know. We're going to play the whole game, plus the epilogue. So I don't know how long that's going to take. But, yeah, let's get right into it. Click to begin. Click and drag to move around. Yeah, we gotta go through a little tutorial. Yes, clicking and dragging. Double click the envelope. Slide. Okay. You came. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. The answers you seek are inside this box, along with something else. Something they said could never be built. It is the only one in existence, and it is the key to incomprehensible power. This safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You always were the smart one. With the enclosed key, I gift one parting favor. Please keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. A.S. Yeah, we got the small brass key with animal motif. Yeah, I'm gonna be reading all those letters too, because there is a story to this. Drag key in the keyhole. Bada boop. Flip the lid. Pick up eyepiece. A curious eyepiece. Oh, but it's just a simple eyepiece. Doesn't do anything. Perhaps something's missing. What does the note say? Feed me and I shall survive. Give me a drink and I shall die. A riddle. The solution must be here somewhere. Right click to zoom out. So yeah. So now we have to make our way into this safe. And as I said, I have played this and the second one before, so I know the answer to the riddle is fire. Fire! Wood feeds it, but water puts it out. I guess I should give it a push. Yes, thank you, me. A peculiar old key. Now what's peculiar about it is it rotates. It's 2 keys at once. It looks like the end of the key in the different shapes. Yep. So then we can come up here. Slide this. We need it in the maze format, so this way. Boop. Turn it. And we get an ornately engraved metal plate. The end looks like it could be used as a wrench. Okay. But first I'm actually going to come over here and use the key one more time. Boop. And now we unlock this. Ooh. Oh, I skipped the dialogue. My bad. It seems to rotate, but there are no markings to show the correct position. I need to look elsewhere. There we go. And now we come back here to Talisman, the world renowned, established 1807. Now we just use this. Bada boop. Secret compartment. A lens. Looks like it would fit in the eyepiece. Now we click the eyepiece. Woo! Secret writing. I love it. I love this game. I love it so much. And the eyepiece is, one of the tools that we use to look for hidden messages and clues. And then we got this sigil here, glyph, that we will be seeing throughout the rest of the game. So now we just got to line. Also, I have noticed that that this version of the room is a bit different from the version I played on the tablet back in my childhood days, because like, look at this, like, if you like, that's cool. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, like, I'm talking about the glare or the light here on the around me, like how, oh, when I move this, it moves the light around too. That's cool. I don't remember that being a part of the original app game. Here we go. And bada boom. With that, we've cleared stage 1. Well, let's take it out for a closer look. And chapter complete. Continue game. Okay, now we're on to chapter 2, which is this box. These 3 seals stand between me and the contents of this box. Yep, and but not for long. We're gonna kind of speed run this a little if I can. There we go. This one. So then we turn this and we find a short piece of cotton. It smells of paraffin. TBH, I don't know what paraffin is, but good on ya. And we turn this. Click. Looks like a miniature telescope. It looks like it because if we turn it like this and line up the arrows, ta-da! It is a miniature telescope. And now I see this. This is for something a little bit later in the box, just a little bit. We can start doing it now. So that was this symbol, right? Yes. Also, we have to use our eyepiece to look around, see if they can see anything. And there'll be parts of it like this, where it's like, oh, it's a box, but if you notice, it's kind of rainbowy. It's kind of rainbowy, like, oh, you can see it more rainbowy here. That means you can see through it with the eyepiece, like that. Isn't that cool? But there's some finger marks over here. So we can click on that, and then we can click, and we found a book. An ancient leather-bound book. The cover seems very ornate. Yeah, there's a lot of ornate stuff. And there's also a symbol there. We can put that in here. It was this one. And we could also come over here and use the eyepiece to find out the combination, which is 2765. 2765. So 2, 7, 6, 5. And then we can flip the switch. Yeah, and then we can put this here. We can come over here, put this in here, and light it. There we go. Drag it up. Also, there was a symbol right here that we can see. I'm pretty sure I know what symbol that is, so we're going to put that in here as well. I think that was the symbol, right? And then we can kind of guess this one a little bit, I think. Oh wait, maybe it was... No, it was definitely this symbol. I think this one, if my memory is serving correctly, is this one. Yeah, so we can get this early. A heavy cast iron key. We're not going to use that till a little bit later. Now we can come back here. Open the book. It's a lovely book. It's also a puzzle. Aha. I also love that the items that we collect throughout the game are also puzzles. I mean, they're simple puzzles, but they're nice little puzzles. February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments, I can barely read anything at all. But there is something there between earth and fire, between water and air. I cannot see it, but I can see its presence, like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. It is the final element, null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as the I can't read that word, I'm sorry, of the world are meaningless without their zeros. Oh, numbers. It's numbers. Sorry, it's a little hard to see. The font is kind of small for me. The circle are petty fools, blinded by their dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold. It is the pursuit of this. So yeah, our boy AS is a part of a cult of sorts called the Circle, and he's trying to find the fifth element, null. So we'll come over here, latch, and key. Oh, there's a note here. There's a note here I forgot. Click. February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace with these. Oh, this is literally just the thing I read. Right? Yeah. This is literally just the same thing I just read. Okay, then. So if we look in here, we see a man with the box. Not sure if that's AS, but it probably is. I get the feeling there's more to that than I saw. Would the eyepiece reveal anything? Yes, it would. It reveals trial. And he's pointing to it. Not sure where the music went. Pretty sure there's supposed to be music. Trial. Okay. And eyepiece time. Whenever something's blank like this, or somewhat blankish, we get the eyepiece out. It's a nice little rotation puzzle. Nothing too fancy. Click. There we go. And we get an L. A brass plate with the letter L. So, oh, nope, not that. I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click this. And we're just going to spell the word trial. And the final L. There we go. One of the seals open. Two more, and I'll be in. Yep. Second phase. Now this one is a spot here. Nope. Sorry if I keep zooming in and out. I'm getting used to the controls here because I'm used to playing this on touchscreen. I'm not used to playing it on a computer. May 8th. McAllister returns with the rubbings from Egypt. The pattern continues. The Tibetans call the null element space. To the Hindus, it is ether. And now, to the Babylonians, it is simply up, the other direction, the realm of Ishtar. And yet more significant is the reoccurring presence of the hexagonal glyph. The same symbol repeated in cultures separated by countless centuries and the span of the globe. Who will tell me now that this is idle superstition at work? When my hands hold the first distilled sample, they will recognize me then. Presently, the skeptics have one more in their number. Malacaster has quit my service. No. Well, you don't need Malacaster, AS. You got me. Unless I'm Malacaster. I don't know. Like, as I said, there is a story, but I don't fully know the story by heart. I was never that invested when I was a kid to the story, but now that I'm all about story and lore, and I'm dying to know what the story and lore here is. Oh, I keep forgetting right click sends me away. Okay. So we gotta tilt this until all the gems tilt the way we want them to tilt. Come on. Tilt for me. No, tilt for me the other way. And almost got the green one. Yeah. Now you just gotta get the yellow one. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Ooh, we got a glyph puzzle. So this one with rainbow and a glyph, use the eyepiece, and all we have to do is just line up these things to make the glyph. Ta-da! And the glyph will reveal wondrous secrets to us. Like to insert the stone key. That'll open this. This is more or less small cabinet key. This is more or less more of a tutorial than just, you know, me playing the game, I guess. It's probably going to be like this for the second one too, because as I know what to do in the second one. And enameled brass star. Though I can't wait to play the third one. I have not played the third one or the fourth one ever. So it's gonna be a brand new journey for me and you. Star. Another layer from AS. June 21st. Take note of this date. It is the most significant in human history. I've done it. A human subject was required. The catalyst was my own being. Fatigued by my studies, I entered the chamber without disabling the mechanism. When I regained consciousness, I had succeeded. The null element is beyond curious, being neither quite energy nor matter. I have already made great strides in its study, specifically in how it refracts the light. Tonight, I open the wine. So yeah, he did it. He created the null element. And then there's this, which I can put that like that for later. And we get this. Brass ring with markings around the edge. This is where we get that final thing. You could see it like earlier, like, but I didn't look at it earlier. I think this goes over here. Yep. Now this one, when it comes to these types of puzzles here, I can never remember how they go. Nope. So trial and error every single time I do it. I think, yeah. And then this one. So this is different from how it used to be in the app when I played it as a kid. When I played it as a kid, it was like these two things. It was two sliders, but you just push both of them up and it would unlock, but they changed it to this number thing. Oh, sorry. Now, I'm pretty sure with the eyepiece, we can see that over there, which I think is a clue to this, but I can never remember it. I think it's, oh, well, apparently it's 2-5. Okay. And large, oddly shaped key. Well, I got that by pure luck. Like, I never remember that one. So, now we can look at this shape. Oop, sorry. And then we look at the key, and we can make that same shape, but reversed. So, because it's going into it, so it's got to be reversed. Though you could, if you're like really struggling, like I don't know why you would be, but if you're really struggling, you could take it up here, drop it. The key doesn't fit like this, and it'll give you an outline. Oh, come on now! I keep forgetting that the right click is the right click keeps sending me out. For some reason, I keep thinking it's drag. It gives you a little outline in case you can't figure it out for the life of you. And we take this. A circular plate with a star emblem. And now we put that back here. Ba-boom. There we go. The second seal is open. Just one more to go. And now, well, we can do this one right here. Take this, turn that. There we go. You'll see what those are for later. And we can turn this one now while we're over here. Flip this switch. And then turn, turn, turn. Yeah. Now you see all those things, all these things, we're controlling these things on the corners. Since I did them already, we just turn that one. And then we're done. Because they gotta be on, like these. The symbols have to be facing like this in order to unlock it. A large cog. An elastic rubber band. We can come back down here. Pretty sure we can just put this, yeah, like that. And then we can... The first one. That will give us the screwdriver. Small screwdriver. Now we just come over here. Unscrew this. You have to manually unscrew it. It's a little tedious, but I don't know. I don't mind it. And then this, we have to stop it at just the right spot, like that, and then take it. A particular folding key. A peculiar folding key. And that will come up here. Now, this one's pretty easy. We just... Actually, wait, what's it? Okay. So, these ones, the closer ones, go up. And then the T. Clink. And then we take this, a medium-sized cog. Alley-oop. And clink. It feels like I could take this off again if I need to. Yep. Clink. And then we turn. And we get another one. Though, from my memory, this is probably a wrong memory, but from my memory, I remember, like, getting two more, like, I think they changed it so that you remove this one. Oh, no, actually, I think it's always been like this. Maybe. I don't know. I remember there just being another cog. Like, you put the cog here, and then you put two cogs here, and then you do this. I don't remember moving that, but I think that one's just a lost memory or a false memory. And then we turn. And we click. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be music playing right now. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. It's been so long since I played this. I don't know. A long, narrow steel tube. So we just pull this out. Some kind of small key. And we also pull this out. An old photograph. Now, this photograph isn't going to be useful till later, but we can look at this, and we're going to need to know this time. The 6:05. We're going to need to know that for later, though. Small key goes in here. And twist. Now we got another one of these. The glyph puzzles. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta stop doing that. I don't know why I keep thinking that the right click is drag. Why do I keep thinking right click is drag? And boop. The glyph. And we got this small silver shield. And that silver shield actually goes to this guy, the Golden Knight. And we get this gem. Now this has definitely changed, because I remember in the old days this gem was green by default, or turquoise, but it's blue now. Like, you'll see, hold on. It'll turn turquoise once we put it in here though. Like, see, it glows up and then turns turquoise, but from my memory it was always this color before you put it in. And it activates this. So these activate because of the gem we put in. And now we gotta make it 6:05. Boom. And that should be the end of this chapter. Yep, there we go. Inside this box was an even smaller box. Now we continue. Okie dokie. So we still got that photo from the last part. Let's put our peepers on. We can do a little pre-game by taking this. You can only move it when you have the eyepiece on, because if you have the eyepiece on, see, it's a wood. The eyepiece gives you the powers of a god. Move all that down and move this. Now that is exposed, because we'll need that for later. And the eyepiece will show us this here. Let's just move that. Also, yeah, I was gonna mention it when we saw it in the first level, Talisman Co. That's a to my memory, that's a running like company throughout this thing. I think either the guy AS owns Talisman Co. or he, makes them build the stuff. July 15th. My research into the null element continues at pace. Given the nature of its origin, I am increasingly convinced that it is somehow tied to my very soul. Its properties are becoming clear. It derives a colossal energy from somewhere. I have fashioned a device through which to channel and focus it, but I am fearful of further experimentation. I lack the understanding to control it. Yep. And then we got a little puzzle box here, where you gotta, get this from point A to point B. Come on. And pretty sure we actually have to go down here. Fairly certain. Yep. And then boop. And there we go. Gotcha. An ordinary key. Yeah, nothing in this game is ordinary. Pretty sure it goes in this one, right? Yes. Okay. So this one, to my knowledge, there's no clues for it. You just gotta trial and error. But I'm thinking this one's, if my memory is correct, this one's super simple. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then all the way. Boom. So it's 5 to the left, 4 to the right, all the way left, all the way right. And then this opens. We can click this, a small square peg. When I first played this game, I got stuck at this point because I didn't notice that little shelf was there. I unlocked this, I did the photo and whatnot, but I couldn't go any further because I didn't have the little peg. So we put the photo here, use the eyepiece, and whoosh, we're in the painting or the picture. Digital. And now the picture is permanently altered. So we take the word sigil. Actually, no, we don't take it. We have to come over here and then use this. Yeah, because without that, we can't open this, and this is where we put sigil. So see, I got stuck, the first time I played this game, I got stuck right there because I didn't see that little shelf underneath the picture. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I was lost for hours. A bright blue crystal emanating a strange light. July 29th. A new discovery has shaken me to my very core. To investigate the refractive properties of the null element, I fashion lenses from it. To wear one is troubling and exhausting in equal measures, and I am shown visions that are beyond my comprehension. The visions turn darker the deeper into the earth I go. I have relocated my studies to the North Tower. I can no longer visit the wine cellar. Okay, so the lens we're using then, this little eyepiece, this is a piece of the null. And we go over here. Click in our crystal. And ooh, pretty light. We gotta focus the light though. Focus. There we go. And we get one of these. Tiny weighted flywheel. Now this is another thing that's changed. There used to be 2 of these. There would be one here, and then you have to find this one, put it in, and then the 2 would spin. But now it's just one. And then we take this, some sort of device for reflecting light. And there's actually, oh, and it's actually secret compartment. Ta-da! Gotta keep an eye out for those secret compartments. A hexagonal piece of map. Okay, now we gotta go back up here and refract the light. There we go. And now we gotta play this little game of click, get the fuck out, move around, click this before the time runs out, spin around, click, and yahoo, got it. A brass key with multiple folding parts. Now that's one piece. Now we gotta get the second piece, which is this. Coming over here. And click. And there we go. A star-shaped piece of map. Tibet, I think. Okay, and now we come over here. You can put the pieces of the map into the globe if you want, but I wait until the third piece, really. Oh, shit, this has already got the thing. How'd that happen? Oh, is it because I did the thing in the last level? Okay, so we gotta match this up with the stuff. Where is it? Oh, here it is. And this. And then we gotta put these away. Pretty sure. Or it's this way. Probably, yeah, it's that one. There we go. You get a tiny little, another small reflecting device. We come back over to this one. And then we put it here. Click. Now this I like, because now we have to reflect the light, but it's invisible. So we gotta use our null powers. I think it's the first one. There we go. And then, there we go. And there's the third piece of map. And voila! We have the stars now at our disposal, which is really cool. And we got the third piece of map. An oddly shaped piece of map, part of South Africa. Okay. Yeah, so now this is when we put in the pieces, because you need 3 pieces to get the thing. Because the first piece you put in will turn that no matter what piece you put in. The second piece will always turn... Oh, the second piece? Okay. I thought it went this one, and this one. Okay. I think that must have... Huh. Or maybe it would have opened if I had put... I thought it didn't matter which ones you put in. Maybe it did matter. I don't know. I'm crazy. This goes over here. Clink. And boop. We got another glyph here. No, we gotta turn it this way. Yeah. And then line her up, baby. Voila! Now we got a little wooden box. We open the box like so. And then we put the box right here. Clink. And now we can look in here. We don't need the eyepiece because we just need to see this. Now that we've seen that pattern, we can enter it here. You can't enter it early. It'll only allow you to it'll only acknowledge the pattern once you've seen it. A square piece of map. August 9th. The circle were right all along. How can I have been so blind? I have discovered a passage in their scripture, Scriptus Nocti, an incantation lacking the energy source to drive it. Well, I have such a source. This night I summon Astaroth, whom the Babylonians called Ishtar, prince of cursors and inquisitors. And he who can discover all secrets. Once correctly bound, all knowledge of the null element can be mine. I can barely contain myself. There is so much to prepare. Wait, the circle were right all along. How can I... Okay. For a second there, I thought he was regretting his decision, because he's like, the circle were right all along. How could I be so blind? I thought something had gone terribly wrong, but he's getting ready to summon some sort of demon from hell. Click. And that was the last one, so we get to pull the lever. Clink. And I am pretty sure, yep, that's the first part of this box done. Now we're on to part 2. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, next chapter. So I'm pretty sure this is the last chapter before the epilogue. Okay. Okay, so this is new, but mainly because I'm assuming it's different because we're not on a tablet. Because on the tablet, you would have to tilt the tablet in order to turn this. But since we're on PC, we have to drag it. Also, there was like a metal grate above it. You couldn't touch it, so you had to tilt the tablet/box in order to move the gem. And then we go here. We just turn our little... Come on. Turn. Like that. Let the stars align. And then that'll open up. And that will pop up. And we just push this little button here. And we got the dagger constellation. You can use this. And we gotta get the glyph. So, okay. And boom. Aha. Yes. And now an ornate ancient dagger has just been summoned from the blue. And now we just put it in the hole. And now we have the planets. We have the stars and the planets. So this, I'm pretty sure that is supposed to be over. Yeah. Okay. So that pattern, I remember the patterns by memory, but since this is kind of showing you how to do it, might as well show you where the patterns are. And now that'll get that turning, but we don't want that turning because, well, we want it turning, but well, you'll see. Because now we got the Eye constellation. Now if we turn this on, we can see, this is cool, the planets are rotating and they got no strings to hold them up. But as you can see, they got little pieces of glyph, so we need them to stop moving. And then there's a pattern there. So we can do this. Right? Yep, that's it. Stop it dead in its track. At the perfect angle for us to do the glyph. Yep. And we got the eyepiece. A large gold amulet. Now, we're supposed to put the amulet over here. And that'll make the it'll make the planet go away. And then if we come over here, we can see now this structure even without the eyepiece, which is kind of trippy, in my opinion. Whoa, whoa. And you can see that there's these blocks here. That's for the next pattern. So what you're supposed to do is rotate this, the dial, so that you can see all sides of this, and then like get the pattern, because the pattern's on different sides. Like this side has that part of the pattern. But I'm not going to do that because I already know the pattern. It's this. This is the pattern. And we have found it. The device which contains the null. The energy source harnessing the null element. And we get a little click. And we get the glyph. The null glyph, as I call it. I don't know if that's its actual name, but... Now we come over here, click it, and we get sucked right in. Whoosh. Now look at us. We're in purgatory. We're in hell. Oh no. Actually, I have no idea, like, where we actually are, but this is spooky. So we're supposed to come here and glyph it up. So we're supposed to rotate these parts till we get the glyph. And there we go. Ooh. And it's bigger on the inside. And we just take the null element and click. And now we have opened a door. Wah! Chapter complete. Now we're going into the epilogue. That's where the original game ended, getting sucked into the room, but then at some point they added this, the epilogue. Woo. Well, hello. Now we got another... Where on Earth am I? I don't think we're anywhere on Earth. There's a note from AS here. A queer sense of movement, not quite turning, not quite falling. I felt myself cross the threshold, and the visions abated. Perhaps they only serve to drive me to this place? The route back closes behind me, but the way forward opens ahead. Something is drawing me on. In case you are with me, I will try to guide you along the path. I pray you never come. I pray you are just another of my dreams. AS. And then there's this, which actually hints later on at a little piano thing. But first, we gotta come. Someone left us a nice little handprint to turn. Opens up just enough for us to... Where is it? There it is. Flip the switch. And we get a gear. Small gear. We can also... Come on. We can shove this down. Unlock those. I don't remember which symbols I'm supposed to. I think this is one of the symbols. I think... This one? Pretty sure it's... This? No? Okay. Well then, we'll come over here. Flip this switch. Flip. Add this gear. Press the button. And that'll give us the symbols we need. But first we've got to come over here, apparently. This, I think, is only different in, like, design. Like, I remember the I don't know, texture for this thing being different. It's the only thing I think is different about this piece. So basically we're turning all of these on. Like so. Click, like that. Now we gotta do it, but now we have to... Okay, I messed it up, but give me a second. Hold on. Ah, okay. I got it. I got it. There we go. Come on, mouse. Move. My mouse is slowly dying on me. I'm sorry. And flip. Oh, come on. Flip the switch. There we go. And that opens this. A metal orb. There's something strange about it. You don't say. Could it be the part that moves like this? Huh? Could it be the fact that you press this and it opens up? Oh. Or could it be the fact that you right click out of it by mistake? A very fancy way of presenting the gear to me. Okay, so now that we got all that done, we can actually come over here. Before we put the gear in, we can look at this. Okay. Okay, I was right. I was just wrong order. So triangle, maze, S. Triangle, maze, S. Triangle, maze, S. Triangle, maze, S. There we go. We're going to need this token, a coin. Now, we put in this gear. And go pull this. Come on, pull. There we go. Get this, a strangely shaped key. And we're going to stick it in the box. Clunk. And that brings everything to life. Now we can move pieces on this little music box to grab some pieces over here. Grab this metal plate. And then if we come over here and flip this switch, it'll move that guard down. And then we can come back over here, flip this back over this way. And then we can get the other thing, which is a key. And then we can put that key back here. And then we got this thing. I think this one is supposed to be this, I think. And then we can double check it because we can put this up here. And then we can check the back, and it'll tell us what symbols we need. Okay, so I was correct on that one, and then the I one's over there. Okay. So, come over here. Like that. Come over here. Get the I. That'll open those things up, which allow us to come back over here. I keep going this way, but it's like faster if I go this way. I don't know why I keep going that way. And then in the tablet version, you press them both at the same time, but here, one at a time. It'll open up these, and it'll open up these. Cling. We can use our little eyepiece to see. And I believe the password is 573, maybe? Yeah. 573. 5, 7, 3. And now we've unlocked this, but we can't move any further without the proper tools. And we can't get the proper tools until we come over here. And insert this. And turn it. Ta-da! A little tiny piano, so that if we go back and look at the note, we can see what keys we need to press, but pretty sure we're supposed to press this key, yeah, and that key. And then the coin. And now we gotta play a little memory game. Not that hard, not that complicated. Nice and simple. And it plays the main theme of the room. And we got the right keys. Now, these are definitely different graphic-wise, because I remember them just being like regular handles, but now, look how fancy they are. Oh, I can't click on them when it's cutscening. Look at these. Look how fancy these are. Like, from my memory, they were just this and, like, square rectangles. Like, they weren't as fancy as this. But now we can come over here. We can use our eyepiece to look and place these here. Can we... No, we can't. So, we see this? That's an empty spot. We gotta move it towards the front so that we can move these into it. I'm pretty sure if I can just do that. Yeah. And then pretty sure we can just take that and move it this way. It's not that complicated. You just gotta make like 4 different moves. Bada boom. Done. Go. Got the red gem. A red gem and a metal plate. Does that open up the other thing, or do we have to put this in to open it? Okay, it's opening on its own. Okay. So we gotta get these gems. We gotta get these gems out of here. They're trapped. They're prisoner. A blue gem. It's a pretty simple puzzle. Ooh. A green gem. No. Fuck me. Okay. Get these up. Up. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Now, I'm not sure if there's a yellow gem. Not sure if there's like a clue or a hint onto what order you're supposed to go with. Like, when I first played this, I kind of just did trial and error because I didn't really notice there being any clues. So basically what we're trying to do is if we look through here, we look through this lens and we use the eyepiece, we can see these markings. These markings are being produced by the gem. We're trying to make this symbol here. And you have to put the gems in the correct order to make that symbol. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering it correctly, pretty sure this is the order. Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. I have the order memorized because I always remember that the blue goes across from the red, and then the green and yellow go on the other two. And it's just like a matter of swapping them if you get it wrong the first time. Because blue is always opposite of red. That's all you gotta remember. And then the other two, it just falls right into place. Okay. Now we got a little maze going on here. Okay. Am I done sliding up and down this box? Okie dokie then. And we gotta press the button here in the middle to move it around. Whoop. 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 Now you. And then right into the hole. And now we got this ominous light. We gotta use our eyepiece to glyph it up. And come on. There we go. But now we gotta do it a second time. And it's moving the goalpost to the other side. Whoop. I think I'm supposed to go in here, yes. I think. This one's a little harder to remember. Oh, no, never mind. I got it right the first time. And then the gem flips over. Ooh. There we go. And now we gotta line the glyph up again, but this time the glyph rotates a little. So, gotta line it up and then use this to rotate it. There we go. And then just line it up. We've done it! Uh-oh. Ruh-oh. Oh no, our eyepiece! Game complete. You made it through! Unflustered, I hope, as there will surely be stern tests to come. You have taken the first step on a longer journey. I see no benefit in hiding the truth of your predicament. There is no way back, not for any of us. For now, you are as trapped as I. Press forward with heart, my friend. There are many rooms ahead. And that was the room. I love this game. Even though I know how to do every single puzzle, even though I can, play it just like that, I love this game and I love playing it. And I wanted to do a video on it. I know this video is probably going to be annoying with me being like, so you do this and you do that and you do this, but you just got to bear through that with one more video. The Room 2. As I said before, I have played that game and I know most of the puzzles by heart. Most, not all. Because I haven't played the second one as much as I played the first one. I played the first one so many times. And then the third one and the fourth one, I've never played it, so it's going to be so much fun watching me get flustered over puzzles that are so obvious, but my tiny brain can't comprehend them. So look forward to the Room 3 and 4. Well, thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the dark side of the moon. Bye!